Alright guys, so I'm having some like ticking noises in my 86. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I did the 90,000 major service the other day, and they did the oil change and changed the spark plugs, fuel filter, oil filter, etc. And the sound is still there, but I think it's much less audible now in a way. So I did speak to some guys, and they recommend me either do another oil change and maybe up the what you call it, the oil grade from 5W40. I mean from 5W30 to 5W40 to the liquid moly one and the full synthetic engine oil. And the other guy in the group recommended me get the liquid moly injector cleaner just to make sure that it's all clean. And I came to Subaru to buy it, and they actually recommend I try this. It's a PEA carbon cleaner. So you basically pour this into a fuel tank and then top it up with petrol, right? And it should clean out the carbon or whatever. And it does say that gum and deposits, removing carbon and gum deposit from fuel injectors and ports and valves and spark plug, etc, etc. So might as well give this a try if Subaru actually recommend using this in their engines. It's quite pricey, but it's better to give it a try and see if I can clean out the engine as much as possible before the next oil change. Yeah, let me give it a try and see how it is, because the engine is idling okay, the noise is still there. So let's give this product a try and see how it is, and then maybe a few thousand Ks in I'll do the what you call it, the engine oil change. Yes, and I bought this engine flush plus, right? So you pour this in the engine, you let it idle for 5 to 10 minutes just to clean through the whole engine system, then drain the oil, then you pour in the new liquid moly 5W40, and it should technically help out, and fresh oil and a bottle of Ceratec. I'm going all liquid moly, and yes, it's not sponsored by them, so there's no sponsorship or anything like that. Just trying to save my engine and make sure it's running perfectly. But yeah, so I pour this in, busy topping up with 95. Now it's empty, and yeah, let's see what it will do. I guess time will tell. Okay, well, that was a pain in the ass. From the last video that I said that I pour the the carbon cleaner into the tank, okay, and straight away I realized the fuel gauge is not working. So, and that was straight after, that was like a day after the 90,000 service, the major service from Toyota. Did that service, went to full in the carbon cleaner, then I realized the fuel gauge is not working. So I went straight to Toyota and told them the issue, and the issue, after another day later, they work on the car and said, the fuel float sensor is not working. I'm like, okay, fuel float sensor is not working, so how the heck do they screw that up? How does it fucking break? Because I have no issues before. And they said, no, it's gonna be claimed through the extended warranty of Toyota. I'm like, oh, okay, so they kind of indirectly admit they fucked up when they're busy fitting the fuel filter or fuel pump during the 90,000 service. So okay, fine. And a week later, I finally got the car back. So this will be the first time I start up the car with the new fuel float sensor. So let's see if there's any issues. Hey guys, just a quick update on something. So last time I filled up the petrol after getting the car back from Toyota, where they fixed the fuel pump issues. From the 90,000 K service, the fuel was sitting around like there, right, close to empty, and it doesn't go up anymore whenever I pull up the pop it up. And okay, like today I'm at Shaw. Fold it up, right? Pop it up all the way. And let's see if this needle will actually go to full, because the last time I came here, once after they fixed it, it goes by like the first quarter and then it stops. It doesn't even reach full. So let's try and see if it reaches full this time. And it doesn't. That's all the way up that it goes. Okay. Seriously, Toyota, what the hell? Seriously, I think they need to do something with this. And what I realize is when I'm driving around, like, I don't know, sometimes at certain speeds, certain gears, something inside this cluster is moving. I think they did something with the needle there. It's vibrating, it's hitting each other. I'll show you the sound clip now. So what can I say? Toyota, are they good or are they bad? I don't know, because there's a few guys that went for recall, the valve spring recall, and did like 3,000 Ks, few thousand Ks, and the motor like having issues. All right, and okay, there's more clips or more pictures that I'm going to show you now. You see this, this is basically an oil pickup, clean and some clean, right? We went for this preventative maintenance. One of our guys went for preventative maintenance for this kind of issues, and they found silicone in the bloody oil pickup, and this car went for the valve spring recall, and he only did about 3,000 Ks of it, and there's a silicone there. Is it from the fucking valve spring recall oil, or is the car already have this kind of issue? Because before then he has no issues, and now he thought that okay, something doesn't feel right, let's go for preventative maintenance and see if there's any issues, if it's true that there is silicone stuck inside the oil pickup. And yes, there is. So what can you say? Comment down below if you have any issues like this, and let us know what is other preventative issues from BearingKnock, because I know a lot of guys that have BearingKnocks had oil starvation issues. It's not the pump that failed, from what I know. It's more from the silicone getting stuck in the oil pickup and they can't feed the motor. That's the issue. So comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for daily updates. I will have some specials coming up, so keep in contact with my channel. Click that bell button, subscribe, bell button, and like. And don't forget to comment down below. Okay, wait, this is a bad sign. Don't forget to comment down below. Thanks, guys.